Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the SBA Economic Injury Disaster Loan. We are going to answer some frequently asked questions. These questions I've been seeing in the comment section. Also, some people have been instant messaging me on Instagram. So if you have a question, and it's not too personal, just put it in the comment section. But if it's a personal question and you want to send some screenshots of some documents and you want to get some question asked, feel free to follow me on Instagram and shoot your message there, okay? So I have my other phone up here. What I'm gonna do is go onto my YouTube account and pull up some of the comments or questions that you may have asked. And also, you know what, this is based off of my experience, and I did contact the SBA and I asked them some questions to some of the tier 2 people and to find some answers to these questions, okay? DMAC is asking, after they pull your credit, how long does it usually take for them to approve or deny the reconsideration? I'm not for sure what timeline after they pull your credit, but normally, and what I've been seeing and what the representative have told me, and I received some emails from the SBA saying normally a reconsideration, their processing time is only 4 weeks. So good luck to you, DMAC. Hopefully you're on the latter end of that 4-week time span and you'll be approved, okay? She prays. Actually, she just put this up there a few hours ago. I've sent in for an increase, but haven't received any confirmation by email stating they received it. Not sure if I sent the request to the right email. Now, there's 2 emails that you can send your increase to. Your increase should go to, and what I've done in the past, is the PDC RECONS, ERCONS .gov, SBA.gov, okay? That is the email that they would like for increase to go to. In the email title, you want to put increase and your loan application number, and also in the body of the email, just say, I want to apply for increase, and attach a 4506T form. This, however, this is for people or individuals that do not have access to the portal. So you receive a prior loan for the economic injury disaster loan, but for some reason they never made that increase button available in your portal. But if you have access to your portal, you could go onto your portal and submit modified loan requests or submit for increase. It's a button like that. But I went over that video. I will link that in the description section on how to process your application as an increase, okay? Now, if you haven't heard and it's been a few days or even a week, usually it takes them about a couple of weeks depending on how many people they have in the queue. Call the SBA. SBA has a number and it's in your portal. I will link that also in the description section, and call them and ask them if they have received your increase, okay? And the tier 2 rep or a representative should have any information in the screen, or she will tell you, oh no, you're still in the queue and they are still processing your application. A lot of times when you take it to that general email, that PDC RECONS, someone from that department will put it to the increase department, okay? So it's not an automatic thing. They put it in queue and they process application as they go down the line, or how soon you emailed it to them, okay? So it's based off the date, okay? And like I said, I don't know how fast that they're processing those, but normally it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for them to process, just to even submit your increase, okay? And then for you to get a response. Okay, so let's go back to our questions. I have another question. I am self-employed. I have a small business as a landscaper without any employees. And I use my home as a business or place of business. This is from Chawanne Burns. I'm sorry if I killed your name. So can I use my Eidl loan to pay the rent? Notice my Eidl loan is only $9,700. Yes, you can. This is part of overhead expenses. So you can use that to pay your rent. And on your Schedule C, they have where you could calculate the square footage, utilities, and all that stuff. And you could actually take a deduction since you're a home-based business. But talk to your tax accountant. They should be able to clarify that information and how much money you can actually use to pay your rent. Okay, so I don't see anything that's vastly different from these other ones that I've addressed. I have seen they will some people want to get a hold of my reconsideration letter. I'll try to make that available. I kind of took it down because people were using it on their own stuff. So, and I don't like, if I'm giving you free information, I don't want nobody to go back behind me and charge you for it. You know, to me, it's just ridiculous. Don't put a charge on the information that I'm giving out for free. Anyway, so, and I think I addressed Hello Sunshine, our last video. She is saying I was denied because a toll-free number was temporarily disconnected. They called and the number was void in service. I don't know what that means. Everything went behind. Okay, she's saying she just got behind bills and her phone number got disconnected. I don't know why they would deny you because of your phone number. To me, that's kind of ludicrous. And she's saying she's currently in reconsideration. But I know off of what I've been hearing, the SBA has to be able to verify you are an existing business. So they might do a Google search. They even might look up a location, whatever. But you have to be, and I don't necessarily say you have to be found on Google. Your addresses have to match. So this leads me to my next segment of the video. One of the main factors that I've been hearing of being denied, this is denied for the loan and the grant. Okay, people, if you have not filed taxes, you won't get the grant either. This is one of the core requirements of getting anything from the SBA, filing your 2019 and 2020 taxes. Okay, we're in November, so you're past the extended period for 2020. So if you said, I started my business in 2020, you should have filed taxes, and the SBA is going to be looking for those taxes, and not that you have them in your possession. They want to pull your tax transcript so the IRS actually have or has your taxes in their possession. And they're going to match it up. Your 4605T form or 4506T form address has to match with the taxes you have filed in 2019 and 2020. Okay, this is imperative, people. If you haven't filed your taxes, you won't get approved for the grant. You won't get approved for the loan either. Okay? Another stipulation for the grant. It doesn't matter if you have a business. You have to be located in one of those areas that they deem a low income area. If you're not, you could just kiss that grant goodbye, move forward, try to get the loan, okay? If you're not in that area, In my last video, or not my last video, but I talked about this $10,000 grant or $15,000 grant. I will link it in the description section. It has where I go online and they'll show you where you could use their locator map to see if you are in that targeted area. You get up to $15,000. Now, another stipulation about the grant, if you can't prove that you had a deduction of gross sales by 30%, they might not approve you. That's one of the stipulations. So stipulation A, you got to be in approved area. Stipulation B, a decrease in sale by 30%. That's the 10 grand. And then a stipulation C for the 15 grand, a decrease by 50 or 75% of gross revenues, okay? From 2019 to 2020 in the same period. Like I said, this is, some of the key things that I've been seeing, and it all boils down to your taxes. That's the common denominator. Taxes, people. You have to have filed your taxes. The United States government is a business. They want to get their money back, okay, for the loan. And they're not in the business of giving out grants to a non-business. If you're not a legitimate business, or can't prove that you're a legitimate business, the SBA is not going to give that money out, okay? Because what happens in a business if you don't use that money dedicated in that fiscal period or that dedicated time period? Those dollars goes to something else. They put it back in the pool and it goes to some other type of project that they may have, okay? So, any questions that you may have in regards to the SBA Economic Injury Disaster Loan, put it in the comment section. If it's a personal question, follow me on Instagram and send me a message. If you need help applying for the loan or applying for the grant, I really don't like applying for the grants. That's up to you. But if you need help, I can kind of direct you in the right direction or point you in the right direction. But I do charge to apply for as a loan consultant for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. Go to my website and book a consultation. Like I said, I had to put, it was free, but I had to put, because people were just booking and not even showing up to the consult. So if you pay that little fee, it will be deducted from the cost that I normally charge, okay? So I'm sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon, and you guys have a great day.